So today we've got Siddharth Shah with us, who is the exclusive franchisee for Think and Grow Rich Foundation for India. He's been in this space for a pretty long time, and I'm really personally impressed with the kind of growth that he's caused during the past almost 5 years. So let us hear from him. Hi, Siddharth. How are you
Hello.
doing?
Great. Awesome. Thank you so much, Atul.
All right. So tell us something about what you do and the Think and Grow Rich Foundation.
Yes. So first of all, thank you, Atul, for having me over here. Our association goes a long time back, and it's great to have an interview with you. So my name is Siddharth Shah, and I'm the CEO of Think and Grow Rich Academy. We represent the Napoleon Hill Foundation in India. So I'm not a life coach. I'm not a business coach. I'm representing the foundation in India, and primarily we do programs based on the world-class principles of Think and Grow Rich. That's what we do.
All right. So when you say you are not a life coach, then what are you? And definitely, the moment you say rich, everybody wants to grow rich. So how is it different?
Sure. So nowadays the words life coach and business coach, Atul, you might be aware of, they have become so cliche that I respect all the coaches and trainers for sure. But many authentic people would agree with me that those people whose businesses are down, they become business coaches. And those people whose lives are in a mess, they become life coaches. So that's the current scenario right now. But there are authentic people in this world for sure. So I'm an expert on Think and Grow Rich. It's not that our programs don't impact the life, our programs don't impact the businesses, but it is not in the typical way where we give you some knowledge, because knowledge is freely available on Google. We give you the insights from the power of Think and Grow Rich principles, which are world-class principles. These are not my principles, that how you can apply these world-class principles so that you can create whatever you want to create in your life. So that's what I meant.
Awesome. So tell us something more about how did this journey start for you and how long have you been in this space?
Sure, thank you. So, like any left brainer, completed my CA ranking. I was a ranker chartered accountant, gold medalist MBA, degrees across the visiting card, but still struggling in the rat race. So in 2016, I decided that, hey, I need to crack the code how to think and grow rich. So I went to the US in November 2016 after completing the 2 levels of my curriculum in India. The final run was there in the US, and I came across this classic edition of Think and Grow Rich. So this is what my parent company in USA gave me. And this is the secret. I mean, this is the original unabridged edition of Think and Grow Rich. Publicly, whatever you read is there in Amazon, Flipkart, available on bookstores. That's the 1960s edition. But this is the secret. So,
fantastic. All right. And then what happened? Yeah.
So there, I went over there. I researched over there from Max Planck, Albert Einstein, quantum physics, Bob Proctor, Earl Nightingale, W. Clement Stone, Andrew Carnegie. I researched, and they found that, okay, Siddharth is interesting. Is an interesting personality. Why don't we offer them the license for India? Because he's believing in these principles. So we signed the deal, and hey, we are back over here in India with the secret and with the license to coach and train on the world-class principles of Think and Grow Rich. So it's been a wonderful journey since last 4.5, 5 years, impacted thousands of people with these world-class principles. And egrowth has been a big part in this journey for sure.
Thank you. Thanks for these kind words. So you don't seem to be a typical coach kind of a material. Coaches would generally have silver hair, gray hair, and you started pretty early. So what was your inspiration to get into this?
Well, my inspiration was that I got connected to these principles. I mean, I was a good reader. I still read 50 books in a year.
Wow.
And everywhere, any self-help book you go, they say, okay, recommended reading Think and Grow Rich. Recommended to read Think and Grow Rich. You should read Think and Grow Rich. So I said, what's so special about this particular book? And who is Napoleon Hill to tell me what should I do in my life? So I did some research and I came across some interesting facts. And so this gentleman devoted his entire life researching hundreds and thousands of successful people across America. And I said, okay, this person has given his entire life in researching. My left brain told me it makes sense to understand what are these principles. So it was not an early journey. I've got an 18-year-old teenager boy. So it's because of the principle which I'm applying that I don't have silver hair.
Awesome, awesome. So what is available to the people who participate in these programs?
Wonderful question. So it's not about any knowledge. We look at your mindset, and there are various modalities of impacting your mindset, and every modality is good. I'm not saying this is the best, but yes, we work on the principles of the power of your mindset. We focus on whatever knowledge which you have got, but still the results are not coming. What could be the reason? Why is that? So people understand their potential. They plug the knowing doing gap. Knowledge is available on Google. Atul, you would agree with me. So
Definitely.
to plug the knowing doing gap, that's what our programs offer. And it's not about a 2-hour motivational program where I tell you jump on the chair and shout, be positive, be positive. No, that is there every day. You go on YouTube, you skip 5 seconds ad, you get motivated for sure. But beyond that, with understanding, with knowledge and understanding, bang, you get the results. Because I don't think so people need motivation. They want real understanding, and that's where the results start to come.
Awesome. How about sharing one or two cases which are really close to your heart?
Oh yeah, thank you so much for that question, because once a participant enters our academy, it's really a strong connect. There are more than about hundreds of success stories. Many of them are featured on my YouTube channel. Every second day there is a success story coming across. But to name a few, Mr. Prasad R from Kerala, Indian Credit Cooperative Society, talking about numbers. Okay, 10 crores he was there for deposit raising on 20th of March, 10 crores. His target for March 31st was 25 crores. Now, because of lockdown 2020, the year-ending date got extended and it went from 31st of March to 30th of June. So he closed 30th of June from 10 crores on 20th of March. On 30th of June, he had 35 crores as deposits. So not only the 25 crore target which he has got, he entered the academy in the month of April and he did exactly the way we have designed the program. So his entire interview is there on my YouTube channel to watch for. That's a real a great success story to implement, which he has done for sure.
Fantastic. So thanks a lot. And what are 2 or 3 of your pearls of wisdom for the listeners?
I would say that if you want to change, change doesn't take time, right? Change happens in an instant. Most of the time, people don't resist change. They don't resist change. People resist being changed. That, oh, now if somebody tells you to change, that's where people resist. But if you are changing on your own, oh, it doesn't take time. Right now, when people are, the entire world is going through a pandemic, 2020. So my request to all of you is that don't focus on these circumstances. Whatever is there outside, that's a result. You focus on your mindset. We've got 6 higher faculties. We've got perception, we've got will, we've got imagination, we've got memory, we've got reasoning. But most of the time, people are programmed to use our 5 senses: see, smell, hear, taste, and touch. Give a chance to your higher faculties. Human beings are designed that way. Our spiritual DNA is perfect. And once you understand your higher faculties and start to use your imagination, infinite intelligence will guide you and you will get that 6th sense that what you want to do in 2021.
Awesome. This is really, really, really profound. Thank you. All right. And you've been associated with egrowth for some time. Tell us something more about it. How was your journey been with egrowth?
Oh, yes. I mean, when I came from the US and at that time, WhatsApp was really going viral, and egrowth was one of my first business tools which I used to start promoting my programs in Mumbai. So your Mumbai team knows me very well, and they contacted me and we had good business opportunities. I was a part of a variety of mixers at that time. And yes, I must say that in my early years of my journey, where the leads were coming in, whatever way you were coming in, egrowth has played a big role in that journey as well. So I should really thank you, Atul, for this wonderful platform and for giving me that momentum in the initial phase of getting the right visibility and the right-minded people across. So thank you so much, Atul, for this
Awesome.
platform.
Thank you. So what would you say to the viewers for eGrowth?
Well, I would say it's a wonderful platform. And now as we've been evolved, and after the world has changed after 2020, you should use the platform the way you want to use. So I've got a golden rule, which is of productivity over here, and which is one of the choices which you can make. And if you use this choice for eGrowth, then it can be the best platform which you can have. The rule is like this: rule your technology, don't let technology rule you. Beat any technology.
Awesome. Awesome.
So
Awesome. Awesome.
use this technology which Atul has given, this platform has given, and I think you can definitely leverage it to as a alternate medium to get the sales funnels and having your funnel ready for your business.
Fantastic. So thanks a lot and more power to you. Keep on growing rich, and more than that, keep helping people grow rich. Thank you. Thanks for coming over.
Thank you. Most welcome.